Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Derek, children's book illustrator, and today we get to draw a sleepy cat. Hey, before we start, I just want to give you guys a quick preview of how our cat drawings turned out at the very end. As you can see, we had a lot of fun with this one, super easy, and I got to add in a lot of cool props to our drawing. And I created this using a pencil to sketch out our drawing, and then we finished it off with some markers, and then I outlined our cat this time with a black pen. But you guys can use whatever color materials you have at home. All right, I'm excited to show you guys how to do this lesson, so let's get started. All right, so we are gonna start in the middle of the page somewhere with our pencils, and I'm gonna start on the head first, and then we'll eventually kind of move down into the body. So find a good spot on your piece of paper, and let's do the top of the head. So we'll make this real easy to start with. And I'm gonna draw a nice curved shape like this. All right, and then on the sides of the head, we're gonna do furry cheeks. So we're gonna do some more curve, a lot of curve shapes on this, so get ready. Curve shape here, so we're gonna curve from this corner down and out. This is one side of the head. And then let's do the other side. So this one, before you go ahead and mark it, our cat is at a little bit of a tilt, so the head's kind of tilting up as it's looking at the sun. So if I were to draw an imaginary line, going up in an angle here, that's kind of where I want to start my curve. So if you guys want to watch me, at the end of our line here, I'm going to curve like this, but maybe just a little bit smaller, and I'm going to curve into that imaginary diagonal line. That way, when we finish the head, we'll really see the cat's head kind of tilting up. Okay, great. And then we're going to keep on moving along. And so we're going to come around a little bit on the cat's cheek. So on this corner that we just finished, I'm going to just curve in my line about this far. Just curve in just a little bit. And then I'm going to continue following this line, and I'm going to curve back out towards my right and just come down almost straight like this. So we're doing a curve to the left and then kind of back to the right. And so this is where we're going to really start to see the cat's head kind of turning around as we see the front of the body. So we're going to jump over to this corner here on the cheek. And we're going to draw a nice big curve that's going to come across from the cheek. We're going to go just past our line that we just made here and into the bottom of the body. So you guys can watch me first. I'm going to do a nice curve shape, and I'm doing it a few different strokes, so you don't have to try to get it in one shot. And we have pencils here, so even if you don't like the first lines you made, we can always erase and practice and get something that you like. All right, and then wherever we stopped here, I have about this much of a gap, so you guys can try to match that if you can. We're going to just continue on, and this will be a little bit of the thigh from the back side. So from here, where we stopped, I'm going to just start with a little bump that's kind of coming up, so a nice little curve. Popping up. And then I'm going to just continue that curve as we come down in this angle right here. And I'm going to come down about this far. This is almost to the ground where the tail is going to be. All right, and then wherever you stopped, I just want you to make a little dot, skip a little area here, and I'm going to do a little dot about right there. So this is going to be about the thickness of where our tail is going to come back to us. And you'll see what I mean here in a minute. All right, so to continue on to the tail, so right here where we first stopped, this is going to be a nice big fluffy tail. So we're going to curve back up a little bit as we're coming up to about right here. And then I'm just going to come back as almost like there's a layer of furry hair coming back. And then I'm just going to continue this curve coming back down here. So it's almost like a half oval circle when you see the whole completion. And then the dot that we made, what I want to do is from this area, I just want to curve our tail back around into that dot. So give that a try. We're just going to curve out and back into our dot that we made. So it's not a complete straight line, just a nice curve shape. And you can make your tail really big if you have a lot of room on your paper. You can customize this, so you can always make it a lot larger or a different size. Totally up to you. Okay, and so our cat is actually laying on the ground, so I want to draw just kind of a practice ground line for us to just know where our cat's going to be laying at. We can erase this later, so you don't have to draw a very heavy line. I'm gonna just try to do a nice straight line starting from this tail and then just coming past our body here. See, and I have a bunch of lines here, but it's okay because I have an eraser, so I'm gonna be able to erase that a little bit later. All right, so we have our ground in where the cat's laying, and then I'm gonna come right back up where our cheek is, and if I start just under that, I'm gonna do a nice curve here. This is almost gonna be part of the neck, kind of bulging out from her neck, kind of turning, looking at us. And then from here, we're gonna come back out to the left, about this far, and I'm curving towards the ground in that direction. And then wherever you stopped here, just go ahead and we're gonna curve back towards the right, and we're gonna go right into our ground line here that we made. So now that you have your line that you made, you can now find a better line that's gonna just connect straight across to that tail that we stopped at. So once you kind of draw that together, then you can go ahead and just take your eraser and you can erase some of those extra lines that you may not need if you drew a few like I did. All right, so let's get back to the cat's head. I love putting in the cat ears, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So on this corner right here at the top of the head, we're gonna put in our first cat ear. So I'm gonna do a nice curve shape coming to the left, about this size. This one will be a little bit smaller, and then we'll make this one over here a little bit larger. So after this curve shape you made, then we're gonna just slant going the other way into about the middle of our forehead. And then I wanna repeat that on the inside. So from this top area, I'm gonna come in and then come back down. And I'll just color this in so you guys can see it. This is a little bit of the fur of the cat's ear, and then this is the inside. So you can color that like a pink or some type of flesh color, really anything you want. So you can just see the separation for the ear. All right, and then let's do the second ear. So on this corner, about on the top of the forehead here, we are gonna do our other ear. So let's go ahead and do a nice curve shape going out again to the left. And this one will make a little bit bigger. So as we curve our ear, I'm gonna come about halfway down into the cheek area that we made. Awesome. And then let's go ahead and do the same thing that we did here, this little lip that we brought in for our ear. So I'm gonna come in on the inside of this ear and just follow along that same curve. And I'll just shade that in so you guys can see. Awesome. Okay, so let's do the cat face. I love this. So we're gonna start on the cat nose. So in the middle of our face, I want you to find the middle. So I have the middle about right here. And once you find the middle, I'm just gonna move my pencil to the right just a little bit. So to the right of that, I'm gonna draw a little button nose for our cat. And then underneath the cat nose, I'm gonna just jump a little bit of a gap here. So I'm gonna move down and I'm gonna draw just a little dot. And this is where the mouth is gonna connect in the middle here. Okay, and so this is what I mean. So to the left of this nose here, I want you guys to do a nice little dash about this size. And then we're gonna start and curve from that dash down, up to that dot. See that? And then we're gonna come to the other side, and I'm not gonna do it as big as this, maybe just a little bit smaller. So we're gonna do another dash. And then again, I'm gonna curve down and back into that dot that we made. You see that? Now we can see the cat's mouth, almost like it's smiling. All right, we are almost done. This is great. And this is super quick too, which I love. So we're gonna continue doing a few more dashes for the eyes. So I want the eyes to look like the cat's really taking in the sun and taking a nice nap. So we're gonna start on the right side of our nose, and I'm gonna come up just a little bit and do kind of a vertical dash like this. Can you guys go ahead and do that? And then I'm gonna do the other one on this side. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of space, and I'm gonna do the same thing over here. It almost looks like the pupils of the eyes if they were open. If you like that, you guys can totally keep it. I'm just gonna show you how the eyes look when they're closed, but you guys can customize this any way you want. All right, and so I'm gonna start on this dash that we just finished on. So I'm gonna just do a nice curve shape that kind of comes up and over. So a nice curve shape like this. And you can darken that in. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. So another curve shape curving this direction. So now you can see it looks like the eyelashes of the cat close and it's just enjoying the sun. We have a sleepy cat. All right, perfect. And then the last thing, I want to put in the whiskers. So we can't do a cat without whiskers. So this is very easy. You guys can do as many as you like. I'm going to just kind of keep a direction around this side of the mouth and maybe on this side. So from here, I'm just going to start my line and just flick my pencil out like that. So once I find a spot here, I press down and then I just flick. And then I can just do that a couple times. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. All right, you guys, we did it. We finished our sleepy cat drawing. This thing came out really cool. And I love that we have so many curve shapes in our drawing. It really makes our cat look nice and friendly. And before I jump ahead and start coloring it, I want to add in some more details too. So I might add maybe some patterns to our cat. Maybe the cat's inside, so I might want to draw some plants or a window or even a cat toy over here that it was playing with. And then when I wrap that up, I'm going to do my favorite thing that I love to do, which is color. So remember, you guys can always pause the video right now, take time, finish drawing your cats as well, and then I'll see you guys at the very end. All right, guys, we finished our cat drawing. Our cat came out really great, and I love that it really looks like it's taking up the sun and taking a nice nap indoors. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I love that I always get to add little props to our drawing. I got to add a little houseplant in there to maybe show that it's indoors, and a little yarn ball next to our cat, just to make it look like it might have been playing with just a second ago. And what's great about these cat drawings is you guys can color these cats any way you want. As you notice, I added maybe some stripes to my cat design, but I love to see what you guys came out with. You can do just solid colors, you can do any type of patterns, match maybe some of the cats that you have at home with you, so it's totally up to you. These are your drawings. I just hope you guys have fun with them. Now remember, you guys can always pause the video right now, and you can match some of the coloring and maybe some of the props that I did, or you guys are more than welcome to do anything that you like. Well, that's the end of our lesson. I had a lot of fun drawing that with you guys today, and that sleepy cat kind of made me want to take a nap as well. So I'm looking forward to showing you guys the next lesson coming up, so stay tuned, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.